Welcome. In this video, we will discuss steps after student enrollment to prepare for the first day of class. We will review student financials, the bookstore, how to obtain an ID card, the BCCC mobile alert, checking your class schedule, campus map, parking and shuttle service, and also a reminder about attendance and logging into Canvas. Go to the Panther portal to review the information under Student Accounts and Financial Aid. If you are receiving financial aid, determine if your award is covering the total cost of your tuition bill. If not, you are responsible for the remaining balance. You're able to pay your bill online or enroll in a payment plan. Tuition is charged by credit with relevant fees. If you are expecting a refund, you want to connect your account with Heartland ECSI, your personal bank account, and this will allow for a direct deposit to that account. The website is listed here, and if you do not register with Heartland ECSI, then a check will be mailed to your permanent address listed on your student records. So it's very important that your permanent address is correct. Review your emails and respond to any actions as requested by the Financial Aid Office. If you are selected for verification by the U.S. Department of Education, you must follow the directions provided and take action to complete, recommended within 7 days' notice. You must maintain satisfactory academic progress, also known as SAP, to maintain federal financial aid eligibility. Considerations include your grade point average, completion rate, including withdrawals, and total credit accumulation. You can review the financial aid website to review the disbursement schedule for student refunds, which is normally after the census date. The Student Accounting Office and Financial Aid Office are located on the Liberty campus in the main building. Presented here are their room numbers, email addresses, and telephone numbers if you have any additional questions. There are two types of books. Generally, there are printed textbooks and electronic textbooks, also known as e-books, where you would have to purchase a code to access and obtain the information of the text online. You want to select books for all of your classes for each course and section. You secure your books online, and the orders are available for in-store pickup or to be shipped directly to your home. You want to make sure that your mailing address is current and that you check your BCCC email for updates. If you are using financial aid to purchase your books, you must be registered, and your current tuition and fees must be covered first. Other available items in the bookstore include BCCC clothing, school supplies, and snacks. For more information about the bookstore, the information is presented here below. They are located on the Liberty campus in the atrium, and their telephone number and email address is listed here. Your student ID card should be obtained after registration for courses. The booth to take your picture and receive your ID card is operated by Public Safety, located on the ground floor of the main building. The student ID card is helpful on campus, for instance in the library to check out books, but you can also receive potential discounts off campus just by having a college student ID. It serves as an indication that you are a college student. Mobile Alert allows you to receive text messages sent by the college for important information, bad weather, power outages, etc. So please sign up, but charges from your wireless carrier will apply. And the link to sign up is on the Public Safety website. Now let's do a class schedule review. When you enrolled in classes, you selected courses, but you also selected specific sections for each class. There are 3 major modes of delivery at BCCC of classes. The first course, Psychology 101, Section 105, is a virtual section. It is live on Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 8:25 p.m., but it is not on campus. It is offered virtually. So students will have to log in online, normally using Zoom, to be able to access their course. Another mode of delivery is online, where there is no live instruction, there is no set day or time, but the student must log into the Canvas site and complete their activities, their tests, their quizzes, all of their readings by a designated timeline. The third mode of instruction is the in-person courses. So Psychology 101, Section 109 is at the Liberty campus. So when you click on your class schedule, you're able to read the days. So this course is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5:35 p.m. You're also able to see the building and the room number. So section 109 is in the main building of the Liberty campus, room 114. Please also take note of the start and end date of the class section. This class does not begin until September 16th, 2024, the week of. And so if you were to come in August, there would be no class. So please go back to your class schedule and review. Make sure that you understand the start dates for each section and also whether your course is virtual, online, or at a specific BCCC location. Liberty Campus, Biopark, or Harbor, or any other off-site location is listed on the class schedule. Once you have checked your schedule and reviewed the location of your class, you are able to view the campus map, especially at Liberty, to determine the building and the room number of the class. There's no charge for parking currently at Liberty. There is a garage fee at Harbor, and again, it is important to have your student ID. Shuttle service is available between Liberty, Biopark, and Harbor. You're able to see the shuttle service schedule by going to the BCCC website and clicking in the red area, Current Students. Many departments will show underneath and also a link to the shuttle bus schedule. To identify information about the different locations and directions for Liberty, Biopark, and Harbor, you would click on About BCCC and on the drop-down menu, choose Locations and Directions. It is very important that you attend class regularly throughout the academic semester, but especially on the first day. Failure to attend class could result in you being dropped by the instructor for non-attendance if they do not see you in the first few days of class. You would not receive a refund. If you use financial aid for the course, it may result in you having to return money back to the college. So if you are unable to make your first class or show participation in your online course, it is essential that you communicate to the instructor. If you are not able to commit to the class, you may want to consider dropping by the deadline. Please look at the academic calendar to determine the drop dates, census dates, based on the session. 16, 14, 8-week, and etc. Normally, accelerated sessions have a shorter window to be able to make this decision. All students must log into Canvas, whether you are taking an in-person, virtual, or online class. You are able to log into Canvas using the direct link listed there or going to the BCCC website and going to the My BCCC icon and then click on the Canvas link. Enter your network ID or username and password where indicated. If you do not know your username, please reach out to the e-learning department for help at online@bccc.edu. It is important that you're able to log into Canvas because instructors will use Canvas to provide course announcements. They may provide readings and materials and assignments there. And then also too, they may update their grade book, which allows you to track your progress throughout the semester. After logging in, the Dashboard tab is your landing page. Clicking on courses will bring up your list of classes that you have enrolled in. If you don't see a course, first try clicking on all courses. If you still do not see your course, send an email to online@bccc.edu and also check your registration to make sure that you're actually enrolled in the class. Again, a summary of steps to prepare for the first day of class after enrollment. You want to review your student financials to understand the total tuition charges for the semester. If you are receiving financial aid, you want to complete any action items needed so that your aid is awarded and dispersed. If you have a resulting balance, you want to have a plan to make a direct payment or sign up for the payment plan. If you are an active duty service member, veteran, or dependent or spouse of an active duty service member or veteran that are planning to use VA benefits, please email vabenefits@bccc.edu if you have any questions. You want to identify the books needed for every class, and you want to try to purchase them prior to the start of the semester, but no later than the first few days of class, so that you're able to complete your assignments on time that may be given to you early. You want to obtain an ID card so that you're able to access services on campus, but also identify yourself as a college student off campus. Sign up for the BCCC mobile alert, which will give you instant notifications in case of any delays or college closings. Check your class schedule so you can verify the locations of your courses, as well as the building and room number of your classes. And particularly if you're at the Liberty campus, you want to view the campus map so that you know the different buildings and where they are located. You want to know as well where to park and also the shuttle service if you plan to travel between the different BCCC locations so that you are arriving on time to your classes and knowing what time the shuttles depart. And then finally, you want to make sure that you maintain regular attendance in class. This is essential for student success, but also if you are not present during the first few days of class, that the professor may drop you for non-attendance. So please make sure that you attend or that you communicate with the instructor if you have any unscheduled matter that is preventing you from class to do a check-in. You also want to successfully log into Canvas regardless of what mode your class is being provided in, whether it is in person, virtual, or online, as all instructors still may use the Canvas platform for various purposes. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope it was helpful in providing you information on how to be ready for your first day as a BCCC Panther.